He has to start now getting back with his offensive gameplay, and he eventually replied, and I think that's gonna play a big part if Ustun gotta win this match. Then I think that goal would be decisive for him.
Well, here we go. It's all came down to this. One more leg of FIFA to crown the first of 5 here in Europe, PlayStation champions. Who will be sitting top of those global series rankings in Europe? Will it be Astralis' Ustun, a man that's won many titles before in his time across multiple years of FIFA? Or is Oliboli going to continue this momentum that he showed in FIFA 20, and it's so far so good, carried over into FIFA 21 for him? The brand new team backing every single move and competition that he's involved in, team makers. Only time will tell. It's going to be Oliboli kicking from right to left in this one and trying to get us underway with the first chance of the game. You don't need me to tell you who his danger man is up top. All I can say is wearing that number 9.
I think he also gave him the... I think he's also the captain of the team of Oliboli. If I remember one of the celebrations, I saw that armrest around. Yeah, I understand that with the performance he's been doing for Oliboli.
He deserves it, to be honest. He's probably top goal scorer, and he's cost the most points to be part of that team. For Oliboli, here he comes, R9. Speaking of, the Brazilian forward looks for the cut back inside. Well played for Varane. It could be still a chance though for Oliboli. It's a guessing game at the back there. Half a drag back from Rashford. Still just about keeps in possession. Oliboli looking to break the deadlock. Lovely scoop turn. It's R9. I mean, who else would it be in the final third? It's liquid football from the Swede. And he's going to get this second leg underway with a 1-goal advantage.
Yeah, and he doesn't get the ball out of his defense when he first gets the ball, Ustun. The ball stays in the box and he struggles a bit to get it played out, and then Oliboli just keep pushing on, and the pressure was a bit too much for Ustun there. And now he has to reply pretty soon, because Oliboli doesn't seem to be a guy who will stop. Let's see this one.
Could be a chance, it could be all game over, to be honest. Cristiano Ronaldo, it's going to be a goal for Oliboli. Round the goalkeeper, off the line by Kyle Walker to keep Ustun in the tie. That could have been game over, that could have been curtains.
Oh my god, what a block from Ustun. Oliboli does everything he has to do in order to score the goal, makes the ball roll beside the keeper, waiting calmly, but the manually player switching from Ustun was on point, and another lifeline for him.
I mean, in those sort of scenarios, you've got to be very fortunate and very good with your timing if you can clear that off the line in those scenarios. I mean, I'm sure that the Twitch chat's been there. We've all been there in games of FIFA where you thought you've had a player on the line to clear it. 9 times out of 10, they're nowhere to be seen. Here he comes again. Just a little bit too heavy there. But what have we got to see from Ustun in this game? Forget, obviously, we need a goal. Just got to see something different here, Aga, because it's been a slow start again in this leg.
I think it's very important for him that he gets the next goal. That Oliboli doesn't get a 2-0 lead, because we saw it before how good he is when he has a lead, Oliboli, with more than 1 goal.
Ronaldo scoop turns well. Here is that chance. Renato Sanchez, not the player you want on the ball in that sort of area. That you want R9 there. Cristiano Ronaldo drops the shoulder. It's liquid. Back to Neymar. Oh, just can't get that. Oh, penalty. What? And Oliboli's been absolutely penalised now. I don't know what's happened. We'll have to see on the replay. It didn't look like much. I think it was Neymar that apparently went down. This is a lifeline for Ustun. It's R9. And he will put it into the back of the net.
The fortune and the margins you need to win finals. I'm not saying that you have done it now because it's a draw now, but these are the margins you need. And Ustun takes them. And we are back on square.
I mean, there's fortune sometimes that pops up in games of FIFA and football matches, Aga. That's one of those scenarios. I mean, it's one of those. It looks soft. But now penalties can be given this year in the box. You just can't do anything in those sort of scenarios. Here's another chance. But the table's about to turn. It's Ustun again. Another great save from Alisson there. Out he goes for a corner. Towards the front post. And well played again, Alisson there. But that's the fortune on Ustun's side there. And if anything, that is a spot of luck that man needed, because he was trailing behind in the game from clearing it off the line, Aga, to then scoring a penalty.
Now we see again how fast they can go in FIFA. Momentum can switch. The confidence you can gain from just scoring one goal and get back into the match, and what it also can affect you if you're conceding a goal like that.
You can feel like it's picked him up straight away. Chance. Oh, not through the legs! He's done it! I don't know how he's got away with that, but Ustun into Neymar, squeezed it through the legs of the goalkeeper. Alisson Becker couldn't do anything other than stand still. And Astralis is Ustun. He's back in the tie, more importantly, back in front.
It makes the chip with Neymar. Such a clinical finish from Ustun. And we can speak about margins, but Ustun takes them. He converts his chances. And Oliboli had chances to score more goals than he has. What a game. Let's take a look at this now.
And how the tables have turned, Aga. Because at the moment it's one-way traffic from Ustun. Looking for another one. Well defended by Varane. Oliboli. It's tough to do, I'm sure, after getting that chance cleared off the line, getting that penalty against him. He's got to pick himself up and dust himself down. Because in the nicest way, this is the Ustun you do not want to be facing against. But a really tidy finish from Neymar there. And that will do us for half-time. Referee will be playing one more chance. Defended by Varane and cleared out of play there. I mean, Aga, I'll get your thoughts on that half-time. I mean, what a turn of events is all I can say.
And that's how fast FIFA can go on the highest level. I mean, you can also see on the player cams that Oliboli, maybe for the first time, he really feels a bit unfortunate. Feels like it's going to be very, very hard. He's been playing a lot of games today, and now it's really, really hard to reset again and to chase. He's been chasing from the loser bracket all up to the grand final, and yeah, to concede a PK like that and then the momentum switch must be so hard mentally. He needs to pick himself up once again, and Ustun just seems to be a train that is going to roll now.
I mean, when he's rolling, it's hard to stop Ustun, in all honesty. There's a reason why he steamrolled through these qualifiers and won 9 rounds back-to-back to get into the winner's bracket today. In the nicest way, steamrolled through his first game in the winner's bracket. But every leg, we've had a different performance from these two. Now the tables have turned one more time. Yes, it's unfortunate. Way back into the tie with that penalty shout, but when the opportunity arises, you have to take it, and Ustun was able to do that. But that goal from Neymar was a class above the rest. Really, really good finish from the Brazilian forward.
Yeah, and we saw that Oliboli was caught out of position with the centre back a little bit, and Ustun was really trying to find the gap and just see both players realize instantly this will be an opportunity. And fortunately for Ustun and unfortunately for Oliboli, Ustun took it.
Here comes Ustun again, the bridge touch there. It's Arnon in possession. He's just sucked Varane completely out of position. This is where he's got to make the chance happen. Well played, Oliboli. Stands his ground well. You're looking at the last 45 minutes here. What a ball that could be. Referee. He's asking for a card. The referee's given nothing. He might have had a yellow at most. I can't see a red above Ustun's name, so he's certainly got away with that one.
What a game right now.
Bolly with a pause. This really is nip and tuck, Aggie. It's a final that we wanted to see. Rashford. And for the bridge touch round the corner, well played. Well defended by Oliboli. This is where he can counter-attack. Look how high that line of yellow shirts is from Ustun. He's got to be careful, because Oliboli's done it before, and he'll find gaps in behind with those long through balls, those long drilled through balls. You don't know, $15,000 on the line for this one. Alongside the top spot on the European Global Series rankings. Here is Cristiano Ronaldo driving forward. Oliboli! And once again, this game is straight back in the balance. It's so hard to call. It feels like we need to go to extra time, in all honesty, Aga, to try and conclude it.
What a game we have, Brandon. I mean, I'm almost like, I don't know what to say, really. It just keeps asking questions to each other. I still got more in the tank, do you? And here we see Oliboli using the step over perfectly in order to gain that speed boost that just buys him a second more to get the perfect angle to score a goal. And once again, I'm repeating myself, we're back on track with an equal game.
I mean, I'm sure the Oliboli fans would say that's well justified, that, after the chances he had, the one that was cleared off the line. Can he build upon it? It's Alphonso Davies, the super sub. Can he be a super sub? He's going to get the ball back once, twice, 3 times. Eventually, the Charles is Ustun is able to defend. For a split second, I thought he was in trouble. But Oliboli could have had a chance on a goal. Ustun straight down the other end when Rashford does very well. Kyle Walker just to keep him at bay. Lovely through ball. Chance for Oliboli. It's hard high. Surely he's got to score, and he will score it. He was able to keep his cool. And who else would it be than that special man there? He has been his hero throughout this whole process. He scored big goals in big games, and I'll tell you what, that might be the biggest one he scored all weekend.
Yeah, and Ustun doesn't get the right player switch here. Oliboli sees that R9 takes a perfect run for him, and with I would always call it a Ustun special with these through balls. Oliboli makes one, but hang on, we're not done here.
I mean, we certainly are, but there's some things you can't write there. In FIFA 20, Oliboli, nicknamed him R69. Oh my days! We'll go again, shall we?
Oh my god. Wow. It is one of the best matches I've ever seen. And hang on, we're not done yet. Ustun on the ball again now.
There's more. Surely not. Sanchez into the path of Ronaldo. You can't call this. It's end-to-end FIFA. It's unpredictable FIFA. 5 goals to 4. He switched it around again. Ustun with Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, what more can we say? What more can we talk about? What game of FIFA we're looking at right now?
I ran out of words, Brandon. This is insane, and I just can't state it enough. It can go so fast in professional FIFA, and this game is just a prime example. The game has been up for both players, kept taking the lead, and now suddenly, out of nowhere, Ustun is leading the match, and soon the game is over. So Oliboli need to come up with something, but instead, Ustun, let's follow this.
I mean, Ustun's looking for more. He's looking for a 2-goal cushion. If there is a 2-goal cushion in this game, it will be Grand Final over, in my opinion. You're looking at the top 2 PlayStation players from the month of December in Europe. It's another great ball through. Surely not. Oliboli, Cristiano Ronaldo. What a save from Perzec.
And already there we had the chance for instant replay from Oliboli, but it's alive. Yes, the ball is...
Just look at Ustun. Look behind Ustun. That's that player. He can't even watch anymore. Round the corner. Surely not! It's R9 again! It's 5-5! It's a game that's brought us everything we could have ever imagined, and even more on top of that.
This is, I don't know what to say, Brandon. I'm overwhelmed by this match. This is impossible to predict. This could really come down to who gets the last goal, because I'm not sure we have seen the last goal in, despite only being 10 minutes left here. Wow, I'm overwhelmed right now. This is a crazy match, and so many feelings for both players. Must be so draining mentally to have a lead, then be behind, come back, take the lead, then get behind. Wow, so many feelings.
I mean, you've been in these moments, Aga, when you sort of, your back's against the wall, you're on top of the world, your back's against the wall, you're on top of the world. It's just mentally such a contrast that just keeps on changing, keeps on moving. How do you stay focused?
Well, to be honest, Brandon, I never tried anything like this before, so I'm not sure I have the correct answer for that, because this game lives its entirely own life right now and go both ways. Now I think we're going to try, Ustun's going to try to take the last attack here, and yeah, slowing down the game a little bit, which, well, we haven't seen from him before. A bit of more major Ustun wants to take the last attack, so making sure that at least he has extra time if he doesn't score on this chance.
There's always talk in competitive FIFA about what region offers this, what region offers that. We know that Europe is so competitive. You know, look at the numbers of foot verified players that signed up to this qualifier. Over 2,000 of them, and this is the level you're looking at in a grand final. We've played 2 legs of it. We've played 2 series of 2-legged matches with these two, and still we cannot separate them. We are going into extra time. 30 more minutes of in-game FIFA, August Rosemeyer. Which way is this game going?
Honestly, I know I'm here as a caster and as an expert, but I must admit I have no clue which way this game is going, because both players are showing world class in different moments of the game. So for me it comes down to the margins, whoever takes the last chance of the game, because I don't think any one of these two players will run away from each other in this extra time. And if it's still a draw, we'll have to see a penalty shootout for the title. That would be unreal.
I mean, that'll be an unbelievable way to kick off Qualifier 1 for the year of competitive FIFA. I mean, people saying that, you know, it's not the same this year, it's online, it's not a LAN event. Well, I tell you what, it's still delivering top quality FIFA like this. 5-5, and we're still not done yet. Alphonso Davies for Oliboli. Lovely hill-to-hill, still Alphonso Davies. Back to R9, deflected off Rafael Varane. And the chance still up in the air for Oliboli. Strap yourselves in. Grab yourselves a drink, because we're not done yet. We're in extra time. Who will come crown of this European region on the PlayStation? Who will take home those $15,000?
This is FIFA esports at its highest level. What a performance by both of these players, regardless of what happens.
Tell you what. Oh, 9 there with a half-hearted chance. Can he find a way through? Here's Oliboli. Still with a chance. Ronaldo, lovely accelerated fake shot. Can he find R9? And he can! And more importantly, Oliboli can find the top corner.
Wow, and that lofted pass from Oliboli was magic. What a play, what a passing display from Oliboli. I mean, that is so determined. That's such a determined decision from Oliboli. And wow, I don't think we've seen the last goal yet, but the goals we were witnessing, the majority of them are on a different level.
Well, it's back into the hands of the Swede now, Oliboli. The question is, can he hold on to this now, August Rosemeyer? That is the big question. We've got 2 minutes plus additional time to come here. How much more is this game going to give us? Neymar. I just punched that ball into the path of just someone up there for Ustun. That should just about do us. Referee, we played the 1 minute. There you go. Half time and extra time. Potentially that could be the match winner for Oliboli.
Wow, and I'm very curious to see now if any of these players change his formation in some sort, if Oliboli will go to a more defensive formation. I don't think he will, because perhaps he's a bit afraid to give Ustun too much control, letting the last 15 minutes of the game be on his premises. And on the other hand, will Ustun change formation, because he's already creating a lot of chances. So maybe don't take too many risks in the pressing play, and let's just follow this. This could be dangerous, Brandon.
This could be game over, in all honesty. Oliboli with Cristiano Ronaldo. This game has given us everything. R9 dancing in the box, and more importantly, dancing into a grand final with a massive win. Oliboli might have just done the business. That might be job done. You can tell in the reaction. Who else would it be than R9? Is it emotion? Is it an outpour? Does he know that goal could seal the deal? It's a 2-goal cushion that has not happened before yet in this grand final, August Rosemeyer. And who else would it be than R9 again? For Ustun now, it's got to be everybody forward. It's got to be a 3 at the back formation and everybody forward.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna go and risk everything now. He needs to get 2 goals back, and if any person can do this, it's Ustun. We see a big relief from Oliboli scoring that 2nd goal, because it just gives you some confidence, and this attack now from Ustun is super important in order to get back into the game, because if Oliboli gets the ball now, he will try to take the time out of this match, and he does.
I mean, he's in the driving seat now, Oliboli. It's been a fairy tale story for the Swede. FIFA 20, he was knocking on the door for so long, looking for an opportunity to make a name for himself, not just in Sweden but in Europe. Chance now to conclude the game. Alphonso Davies off the park. He has been the super sub, and half the time he's actually been able to get on the score sheet. 7 goals to 5. Oliboli still does lead. There is 7 minutes left in this tie. I've seen crazy comebacks happen before, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't put it past Ustun to make something like this happen.
He gets the free kick here. That could be vital for him, but he needs a goal now. He needs it in this sequence. Otherwise, yeah, he loses the ball here. Unfortunately for Ustun, I think that was it.
It's a great ball through. Can he find the cut back inside? Still, look at that close control dribbling there from Oliboli. He's just drained about 5 minutes out of the tie. And I think we could be looking at a new champion. It'll be his first ever European victory for Oliboli. He was a champion in the Allsvenskan last year on FIFA 20. He was knocking on the door. And multiple tournaments. You hate to think if there was going to be a playoff in an E-World Cup final last year, he would have been a name in that final. And he is seconds away from concluding it and ensuring that he is there. Oliboli of Team Makers has got the job done. He will be your European Qualifier 1 champion. The Swede announces himself onto the stage, and he'll be top of the pile on those PlayStation 4 Global Series rankings, Agra, and it's well deserved.
Yeah, you gotta hand it over to Oliboli. I mean, what a performance throughout the entire day from him. I mean, he was almost never the favorite to go into the matches. Spencer and Mike and Jimmy always said, nah, he's probably not gonna win this one. We're going for the other guy. And he just kept proving us wrong. I mean, like, the mentality he showed throughout the day have been insane. He deserves it. Also want to congratulate Ustun. I know it's not a lot for him right now, but I think he'll be very proud. I definitely think we're going to see more to these 2 players, the Europe's finest players.
I mean, you said it there, the word finest on that, Agger. I mean, let's not beat around the bush here. We're looking at the best of the best. You know, the cream of the crop in the nicest way. The top 2 out of thousands of people. We have to keep saying it time and time again. They both secured themselves some serious prize money. But Oliboli, that would mean a lot to him, because for so long he was knocking on the door in FIFA 20, trying to say, you know, I am a very good FIFA player. I can achieve this. I can do that. And he's just continued this momentum. He's moved it on into the FIFA 21 season, Aggie, in the best way possible. And Ustun, we have to say, plaudits to both of them. What a game of FIFA they have just made for us all at home. First qualifier of the year, Aggie. It's got me excited for the other 4 that are to come in 2021.